All right, is this good? Each year, millions of people across the globe get sick and die from eating or drinking contaminated food or water. Now, to the average American, this statistic might make some sense. They'd say, oh, in less developed countries, it's a lot harder to get clean food or clean water. And for them, a lot more people would get sick and die from food-related illnesses. However, it couldn't possibly happen in such a highly developed country like America. And to them, I'd say, you're partially correct. It is true that most of the people that get sick and die from food-related illnesses are from less developed countries. However, many people don't know this shocking statistic from the Center for Disease Control itself. Each year, 48 million Americans, on average, get sick from eating or drinking contaminated food or water. And of those 48 million Americans, thousands die annually. Now, the FDA, to their credit, has seen that this is a very big problem. However, the methods they use to try and combat this problem are not the best. They're expensive, time-consuming, and don't always work. If there was a mechanical failure, such as a fridge breaking down during transportation of frozen goods, or a human error, such as a human leaving out frozen products in a less than optimal place, then the FDA cannot always combat individual cases of this happening. This is where my solution comes in. My solution, in essence, is quite simple. All it is a sticker that you put on to your frozen foods. However, this sticker will be different from a sticker that you find on an apple or a banana. This sticker is fundamentally different because inside of the sticker is something called thermochromic glucodies. Now, thermochromic glucodies are dyes that change color when exposed to a certain temperature. These dyes are very customizable. They can change from any color, to any color, and at any temperature. They can also be made so that they don't change back. So if they're ever exposed to a certain temperature, then they'll change their color only once. Now, they're also extremely safe for human use. If they make contact with human skin, nothing happens. They're actually used for something called mood rings. I don't know if any of you have used it. But I'll sort of explain how my sticker fits in with the current system that's set up. So during the manufacturing stages of the frozen foods or drinks, this sticker will be put onto the package. And from there on, there will be no more human interaction necessary. And then the sticker will just sit on the frozen good and monitor the temperature around it. And then during the transportation stage. Now, after the transportation stage, when it reaches the market, the businesses can check whether the temperature or the color of the sticker has changed or not. If the color has changed, they know that it's at a higher risk of contamination. If it hasn't changed, then they know that it's safe to use. The best part about all of this is that this sticker, when bought in bulk, only costs a few cents per piece. Now, I plan to use this, to patent this technology and charge companies a certain portion based on, or a certain amount based on how often they use this technology. So just think, for a little bit extra money for each of the frozen foods and goods you buy, you can be ensuring that they are a lot safer than the frozen foods or drinks that you consume today. Thank you.
Okay, questions, Tejas?
Well, like you said about the individual case-to-case of people or human error of people leaving their food out, how would this sticker help in that situation? Because it can't make a beeping sound to alert people that this food isn't in optimal condition. So how would it help people that their food was out of the fridge?
Oh, when I was talking about human error, I meant that if during the manufacturing stage someone was to leave it in a less than optimal condition, not after after someone's bought it. I wasn't talking about then. This is only for during manufacturing stages.
Okay, Manu?
You were talking about how it changes color due to the temperature, but won't it be the sticker won't be inside whatever is frozen, but couldn't like what you'd be feeling be on the outside be different from what's on the inside?
It's true that that it could be different, the outside temperature, but if the outside temperature is extremely hot, then the inside temperature is a lot more likely to heat up. So it doesn't detect what the exact temperature of the frozen good is, but it will detect sort of whether it's at a higher risk. So it won't detect exactly, but it gives a good indicator.
Relating to his question, what happens if the inside of the food is contaminated, like bananas, but the outside isn't? Because the skin is pretty thick, so it might block the contaminators from being sensed.
Well, I mean, my product doesn't really sense the contaminators. It just senses whether it's at a high risk based on the temperature. And also, my product's for frozen goods only. I don't know if you heard that, but it's for frozen goods only. So in case it's like a banana, that wouldn't really have any effect because it's not for those kinds of goods.
Neil, do you think it's prone to, being tampered with?
Could you repeat your question?
Do you think the sticker is prone to being tampered?
What do you mean by tamper?
Somebody could change the sticker. So if somebody's transporting, one like a truck, and the truck driver realizes that he has made a mistake, but he can change the stickers.
Well, I guess they could change the stickers, but I don't know how they would get the stickers in the first place, like a spare set to put on. And also, I don't know why they would change the sticker, because, I mean, I guess it would make sense if they wanted to help themselves, but I can't really account for that if they change the sticker.
All right, thank you. Okay, we'll start with the debate. We'll have the third, fourth, fifth, or the first group.